So let's talk about the PESTEL framework analysis for India and Pakistan. Since we are looking at a very broad spectrum thing and a very broad canvas, these are kind of summative statements, and one can argue them one way or the other, or nuances can be different, but just to get a broad idea. So now let's look at political, economic, social, technological, environmental factors of India and Pakistan. Let's start with India political. Ongoing tensions with Pakistan and China are there, which is a negative thing, and diplomatic efforts to strengthen global partnerships is there. As far as Pakistan is concerned, there are complex relationships with neighboring countries. Emphasis is given on Islam and Islamic countries, and including India and China, they have and Afghanistan, and within their own boundaries, Balochistan, Kyrgyzstan, and so on, there are problems where people want to separate out from Pakistan now. And there is a strategic partnership with China in CPEC, and the project has not done well. So that is a tension between Pakistan and India also. The industry is not very well developed. Its textile industry is good. It can compete, but then Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and all that, Vietnam, are all comparable factors. And if Pakistan is not stable, then they lose the money. So now let's look at the economic aspects. India has rapid economic growth, 6-7%, large consumer market, as I said, 100 million plus, middle class standards, significant FDI flow, and growing tech industry is there. And our exports are more than $200 billion now, which is quite respectable. Okay, so now looking at Pakistan, the economic challenges certainly are there. They recently took this saving IMF loan without loans from Saudi Arabia, China, UAE, IMF. They cannot actually fulfill their salaries. Okay, so they are in trouble there. They have inflation about 8%, fiscal deficits are there, and reliance is there on external aid. They take their begging bowl to a lot of countries and people. Then socially, India is a diverse population, growing middle class, and there is a demographic dividend. What earlier used to be called high population and therefore against the development is today being called demographic dividend. We have the most younger people in the world. Therefore, there is energy to work in manufacturing and services, armed forces also, and so on. So, number of people one can put in armed forces in India can touch 2 million, which is more than anybody else, any other country. Pakistan is also a young population, but education is very little. There are challenges related to education, healthcare, and social inequality. As just mentioned before, a lot of the budget goes into the military and unnecessary expenditure, let's say that. Technologically, India is now a global leader in IT and software services. It has a growing startup ecosystem, and it has innovation hubs, and there are a number of external parties becoming interested in that and investment. Pakistan has a growing tech industry too, with opportunities for innovation and entrepreneurship. One hopes, one wishes that people go to this direction rather than terrorism and other things. Environmental, India is challenged related to climate change, air and water pollution, and conservation of natural resources, and it will have to work hard to do this, because otherwise carbon taxes set up by EU and other countries will also be a great burden. Pakistan, vulnerability to climate change, water scarcity, environmental, almost at the same level as India, but slightly more. Now, legal, India has a complex regulatory framework inherited from the British, needs a lot of streamlining, bureaucratic inefficiencies are there, ongoing legal reforms are there, but especially now that the international firms have started becoming interested in coming to India, there will be changes there. And online legal advice is becoming popular too. So Pakistan has governance challenges, corruption, need for institutional reform. Absolutely obvious. Now this PESTEL framework analysis highlights the key factors influencing the business environment and development prospects in India and Pakistan. Both countries face unique challenges and opportunities that require careful consideration. All the very best.